time a dish with D. That's me. Thank you on this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. We are not vlogging today, but we do have that pumpkin pie for one recipe here. I did film that over the weekend, but after, the so-called storm, which never happened, we did go down to see Timmy for a few days, and I just didn't get a chance to vlog. So I thought, you know what? I think I have enough on this recipe for you to enjoy. So if you like pumpkin pie, I think you'll enjoy this. It's easy, 1 point, and I love easy 1 point. So without further ado, let's roll that delicious. It's funny, I should say this. I couldn't find online a pumpkin pie for one. A lot of them you were making 4 servings. This is just one. If you just want to make yourself a little dessert one night. I didn't microwave it. I cooked it in the toaster oven. If you wanted to microwave it, you could try. I don't know how it's going to turn out. This turned out spectacular. I was very pleased with it. And if you wanted to add a crust, by all means, you could add a crust, but I would adjust the bake time. You need to bake it a little bit more. So again, without further ado, let's roll that pumpkin pie for one footage. I have some pumpkin left, and I thought, and I'm looking at like little mini pies, but I can't find anything that's just going to make me one mini pie. So I thought, well, Denise, you're going to have to do that. We'll see. So I have about a 1/3 pumpkin left in my bowl here. I'm just going to make it in this bowl because why not? So I looked at a few of the recipes, and we're going to wing this. And I'm going to throw in there one of these pumpkin spice Laughing Cow cheese wedges. I don't know. It sounded good to do. They're not really my favorite, so I thought, let's throw it in here. Give it a little personality, right? Let's go. All right. Okay. I'm going to put some pumpkin pie spice because I don't want to put a lot because it's not going to make a big one. So this is too big. We're going to do a small one. Where's my small one? I feel like I'm missing one. Where's this one? Here we go. Quarter teaspoon pumpkin pie spice. And I like to do a little cinnamon, just a little shake, because I just like it to balance out a little bit. So it's less than a 1/4 teaspoon, probably like not even enough to talk about. Oh, we gotta have a little salt. All right, move this over here. I don't think I'm gonna put any baking powder in here. I don't know if you put them in pies. I don't know. I'm using maple extract. And we are gonna go with 1/2 teaspoon. So that's 2 of these. Because I like maple. You could use vanilla, of course. And we're going to do brown sugar. I have a little bit left. Let's see how much we have left. I've got a tablespoon. I'm just going to throw what little bits left in the bottom here, which isn't because I feel like saving it. Looks like maybe 1/2 teaspoon, but get this washed. All right. Egg. Because it's supposed to be pie-like, not cake-like. All right, I'm going to go over there. I have milk out because a lot of the recipes put milk in. I'm not sure why, but we're going to see. A lot of them baked it in the oven. I could bake it in the oven. Get that cheese mashed. Probably should have whisked that egg first. Note to self, whisk the egg. Or at least get the cheese mashed. There, she's combining. I'm just going to put a splash of milk, maybe a tablespoon, because I feel like they all had it, so we'll just put a tablespoon. This is just regular 1% milk. I'm not sure why, but, all the other recipes had it, so, Should we bake it in the oven? I almost feel like we should. I could leave it right in here because this is oven proof. So, I don't know. I feel like microwaving it will not get the full flavor, but baking is going to take easily half an hour. And it's already after 7. I don't know. I guess we'll bake it. Maybe we'll get a ramekin and spray it, because I feel like if I throw this, I might stick too much, and you know, I don't want to lose any of this goodness. A cute little ramekin. We're going to put all of our batter in there. She's crustless. And quite honestly, she is, well, now 1 point for the cheese. I'm thinking she's 0 points, but she's 1 point. I'm hoping that cheese melts. I don't have a big old glob of it. All right, I have no idea how long to bake it, but I will tell you when I take it out of the oven, because I really don't know. I'm going to do it for like probably 25 minutes. We'll see. All right, she baked for about 25 minutes. Now remember, she's a pie, so she's not going to have that dry look that a cake would have. So it's a little glossy. I did put a toothpick in and she came out clean. I know, I look like a mess. Good God, it's the end of the night, can you tell? So I'm going to let it cool, because I'm going to put it in the fridge maybe, because I like my pumpkin pie cold. And with a little bit of whipped cream. Oh, she's going to pop right out of this. Okay. Should we do that on camera? I don't have a dish. Let me grab a little dessert dish. So yeah, I mean, she's wiggling, so let's get her out. Okay. See the steam? Hope she popped out. Okay, it popped. Put it down. I'll bring you down. We'll pop it off together. Yeah, because it's hot. Okay. Oops. There we go. There we go. Like I said, she's a little jiggly, as she should. She's like a little, she's not a cake. She's like a pie cheesecake situation. I need to move her over, though. I'm afraid she's so delicate. There we go. So I'll let this cool completely, and then we will come back, put a little whipped cream, and have a little taste. But, ooh, she's steamy. Ooh, sauna. But yeah, has to cool off, because I don't want it hot. Now, if you want it hot, then go by Jove, have it hot. But now I like a nice cool pumpkin pie situation. And could you put a little graham cracker on the bottom? Why not? I mean, it's very low. So yeah, you could afford to put some little crumbs at the bottom. You know what? It's your pie. You put in what you like. So if you don't, like I said, if you don't have maple, you can use vanilla. But the brown sugar is key. She's all cool. And we're going to put a little, because I don't know about you, but I put whipped cream on my pumpkin pie. Just a little bit, because we don't want to spend like 18 points on whipped cream. Just a little. Isn't she cute? All right, let's taste. Say what? Oh, look at that. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Now, granted, I could have mixed the cheese a little bit better. I know that, because you could see it right there. But don't bother me. I just close my eyes and eat it. This is really good. I'm telling you, there's nothing like this on the internet, because I've looked. It just makes one pumpkin pie. I'm going to go enjoy this. And it's delicious. And it is 1 point. Well, 2 points because of the whipped cream. Yeah, I'm going to use a point's worth of whipped cream. I think this is a winner. Easily, like, to make one little pumpkin pie. That's delicious. All right, recipe on dish. I will get to putting on dishwithdeep.com. Have it all written out for you. And maybe we could break the internet with this, because it doesn't exist. You're welcome. All right, that is it for me. Like I said, it came out to 1 point. I just had to count the Laughing Cow cheese. You could leave that out. You could use a plain one. You could use a little bit of cream cheese. Again, I think it added a little bit extra creaminess. I thought it was perfect. But if you only have the plain Laughing Cows, use the plain one. It'd be fine. Or if you want to get a little bit of cream cheese in there, adjust your points, add your cream cheese. I was thinking maybe next time putting a little bit of white chocolate chips in there or something. Maybe some pecans. Again, it is super low in points. It's 0 until you add the cheese. You definitely can make it into a little bit of a more indulgent pie. But again, it's a one and done because I don't know about you, but if I have 2 servings, I may go back. This way I make it and it's perfect and I enjoyed it. Like I said, you could try a microwave. I just don't know because I baked mine. I wanted mine baked. But again, if you microwave it, let me know how many minutes you did. I'm sure you probably could microwave it. Now, I used a ramekin. If you don't have a ramekin, use a mug that could bake. You could use the mini loaf pan. It'll just be a longer one. You have to adjust the time that you bake it. Mine baked for 25 minutes. Now, if you did it where it's a little bit thinner, then you might want to bake it less. Like I said, make what you have work. No need to go out and buy them. I mean, I got that little ramekin at the Dollar Tree. It's a Christmas one. So again, you don't have to go out and buy stuff. Use what you have. Make it work. Yes, sometimes we have to check on things and adjust things. But what could I say? And I'm in a tank top. I know it's Wednesday. Oh, I've been so busy. That's why we didn't get a vlog. I've been, enjoying my family, enjoying being away, and just having, I've had this project I'm working on for the priest at the church. So yeah, sorry no vlog, but I'm not really sorry because, it's life. And sometimes life comes first. But I hope to have a vlog up for the weekend from the rest of the week's vlog. I do have to go to Aldi and get a few things. And I do want to make pickled eggs. I don't know if we'll get to that this week. We'll see. We might. I don't know. Because I priced pickled eggs when I was out and it was ridiculous. I'm like, I can pickle eggs for, probably under $2. These were $16 or $17 for 12 eggs pickled. I'm not paying that. I'm not doing it. So we'll have to pickle our own eggs. So why not? So there will be no live this weekend because I am out all day Sunday and all night Sunday because I'm doing this event for the presets on what I was working on today. I've been out since I got up at 6:30. I was out of the house by 7. And I just got home and it's 3 o'clock. I am exhausted. I put my tank top on. I'm just like, yeah. Feet are going to go up. I'm just going to veg out tonight. I've been watching a new show on Netflix, Nurse Jackie. It used to be, I think, on HBO or something, but now they have the whole seasons on Netflix. So I'm halfway through season 1 of Nurse Jackie. So it's been pretty good. It's interesting. So, all right, my lovelies. Thanks for watching. And like I said, enjoy the pie. Let me know if you make it. I'd love to hear what you think. Like I said, 1 point for what I used, but you can just take out that little Laughing Cow and put nothing in it, and I guess I think it would still work. But like I said, I would throw a little cream cheese in there because you can, and top it a little bit of whipped cream. I'm going to insert you probably should have already seen. I'm going to insert the picture with. I think I took a picture with the whipped cream on top. I don't remember. I think I did. So if you've already seen that, you'll be like, oh, Denise, yeah, I know. It's been that kind of a week. I'm not sure of anything right now. But I'll do my best. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this pie, give it a thumbs up. If you've not yet hit that subscribe button, join us here just with Dee, where she makes light, healthy, one and done recipes. Because if you're like her, having a second helping of that or a third helping of that dessert doesn't work because we'll eat it. And we really don't want to. We want to stick to our portions. And that is what I love to do. Just make little 1-portion desserts. I am the queen of the one and done. I've crowned myself that. So hit that subscribe button. Join us here. And I will see you in a video very soon, my lovelies. Bye-bye for now.